Hello, everyone. Okay, I am here because I am making a seeded cracker recipe that I found a long time ago online on the internet, and I've been making it a lot, and I was going to make it today, so I figured I would record it in case anybody else wants to make them, because they are delicious. They're gluten-free, they're seeds and cornstarch and oil and water. That is it. So clearly I've dressed up for the occasion. Hold on, I got my Winnie the Pooh Crocs on. I took off work today and I'm so glad that I did. Unfortunately, our internet is out. There's a big outage, but so here I am doing things that I don't need the internet for, like the old days. So I've got my coffee. I've got Taylor Swift playing in the background. So let's do this. I wrote down my recipe, and I will share it in the caption when I post this, in case you want to make it. I have preheated my oven to 275. So the thing about this recipe is it's low cooking, and it cooks for a total of 90 minutes. So you actually turn them every 30 to get it a little even. So all you need for this recipe is sesame seeds, flax seeds, raw pepitas, sunflower seeds, chia seeds. Those are all the seeds that are in it. So here are my sunflower seeds and my pepitas. Okay. And then, so I do things a little differently because I bought this flax chia hemp mixture because it was what was available at a less expensive cost for me. So basically I'm combining my flax and chia seeds. So what I do is I measure it out for the flax, which is a half a cup, and then I just add extra with the tables, because 2 tablespoons of chia, I don't know. It works, okay, it works. So let's do this. So we have our sesame seeds. 1/3 cup into the bowl. Okay. We need 1/2 cup raw pepita. I did get the roasted ones by accident once, and it was fine. Oops, that's the wrong one. I should pay attention if especially since I'm making a video. 1/2 cup into the bowl. And then we're gonna measure our sunflower seeds, which is also 1/2 cup. One-half cup sunflower seed. Okay, and now for this guy. Okay, the doorbell rang, the dogs went crazy. Reset. Okay. So I use this thing. So I do 1/2 cup of this. Just take it off. 1/2 cup. And then I literally just like pile it up to account for the extra. It's an exact science, as you can see. All right. So now is where I add my salt. I also just eyeball this. Sometimes I sprinkle it on top too, because nothing in here is salted. I like salt. I like it to be a little salty. All right, so I just give this a little mix just to mix everything together before I add anything else. And then we add the cornstarch. Also, the 3/4 cup of boiling water. I measured my water, I put it in the microwave. I just get it like hot enough. I don't necessarily make it boiling. I don't know if it matters, but it doesn't seem to mess anything up for me. So I'm going to, let me just do a minute. Like a minute. So here's our cornstarch. It's always a mess. And we need 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup. Okay. Whew. Okay, mixy. So as you can see, it just looks like powdered seeds right now. And now I'm going to get my oil. I use olive oil. Sure, you could use coconut oil or whatever oil that you prefer. I had to wash off the cornstarch because it's gross. All right, so we have our 3/4 cup of very hot water. And then olive oil. So you use 3½ tablespoons of any oil. So again, I just put, I measure, but I loosely measure. So it's I have a 2 tablespoon measuring thing here. And I put it right into the water. And then I just kind of eyeball the 1½ part. Okay. So now we pour this into the mixture. Super easy. Okay, trying to stay clean here. And then you just mix this together. And it's kind of liquidy. And then what happens is you let it sit for 10 minutes or so, and it thickens because the cornstarch. So you let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then it becomes pretty thick where you can actually spread it. It's like a thick consistency that you spread on a parchment sheet, on a cookie sheet. So I am going to leave this here, just mix it up. And then I will be back in 10. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes for me. So as you can see, I'm just stirring it up a little bit more, but it's a very thick texture now. Yummy. So this is what you want it to be like. You want it to be kind of thick and goopy. And then I just put a parchment paper down, and I'm just going to spread it on the parchment. And you want to spread it as thin as you can because you want the crackers to be thin and crispy. I have sometimes left areas that were too thick, and it tends to get like kind of like gummy, like it didn't cook all the moisture out or something. So I try to spread it as thin as I can. So here we go. And you can see, and you just kind of spread it out. There's no exact way to do this. You just spread it out. And like sometimes you'll see that it like separates in parts. I don't think it matters because when we're done, all you do is break it up into crackers. So it doesn't need to be like one exact piece. So if it separates a little bit, that's fine. Just want it thin. Thin, 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 thin and crispy. Crispy crackers. I love these crackers. I eat them like as a little snack, or like if I'm running late and I didn't have time to like eat my breakfast before I leave, I'll grab a couple of these crackers just to eat something before my stomach starts growling, and then eat breakfast after. I've put cream cheese on them. I'm sure you could do anything with them, really. They're just crackers, but they're delicious. Like, I didn't expect them to be that good, and then when I tried them, I was like, wow, these are amazing. Like, I think they compare it to, and I've never had the Trader Joe's, I think it's Norwegian crisp bread or something. I have never had it, so I don't know how it compares. I've only ever had these, but honestly, I probably wouldn't even buy a different one now because these are so easy to make and they're delicious. So I'm just trying to squish some of this down and spread it. It does take up most of this pan, as you can see. And then you could even, like I've added flavor to it, like garlic powder or paprika or like everything bagel seasoning. Like there's just so many things you can do. That would probably be delicious. So if you do make these and you come up with a delicious flavor, please let me know because I will want to try it. I think one time I did put too the dill pickle seasoning from Trader Joe's on it. That was good. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. So you see, it's just spread out, and there are some little spots where there's a hole. That's okay, because we're just gonna break them up after. So I'm gonna stick these in the oven, 30 minutes turn, 30 minutes turn, 30 minutes. So 90 minutes total, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, so they cooked and they cooled. I let them cool. So here you can see that they're pretty toasty looking. And then literally all I do, I come in and I break them up. I just break them up into whatever size pieces I really want. And that's it. They are delicious, nutritious, and so easy to make. For a while I was making them like almost every week, but I haven't made them in a couple weeks, but I love them. They're a great little snack. So that's all I got. Some batches turn out better than others. This is a good one. All right, well, I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching this Crackers with Nikki. Let me know if you make them.